I found 6 more small sets that should be relatively affordable and easy to complete. First up, we've got Dragon Ball. So this came out in 2012. There's a total of 21 cards, all featuring Dragon type Pokemon. This is from the Black and White era. So there are 21 cards total, but there are 13 promo cards for this set. So that is 34 cards total if you wanted a master set. 6 of these are regional championship promo cards, and then 7 are from blister packs, and they have varying holofoil patterns. So all the cards from the main set, the 21 cards, have the tinsel holofoil pattern, but the promo cards are going to have mirror, crosshatch, and cosmos holofoil patterns. Now, most of these cards from the main set are like $10 or less, so you can complete the 21 cards pretty easily. The promos get a little bit more expensive depending on which Pokemon it is and where it came from. It will range anywhere from 10 to 50 or 60 bucks for some of the regional championship cards. Next up is the Black and White Radiant Collection. This came out in 2013, and it's a subset to the Black and White Legendary Treasures set. So there's 25 cards in total, and it features mostly Gen 5 Pokemon. Radiant Collection cards have their own numbering scheme. So down at the bottom, you're gonna see RC out of RC 25. For example, we've got this Pikachu here, RC7 out of RC 25. And so the non-holo cards from the Radiant Collection here still sparkle. So this is cool, but there is a star pattern on top of these cards. These aren't actually foil cards. It's in the varnish that goes over top. It's a special coating that makes them look a little bit reflective. On top of this, these cards get pretty wild. Some of them have a holo pattern that's similar to a reverse holofoil. For example, the Pikachu again has all these little Pikachu heads on it. The Gardevoir has a sort of like doily pattern on it. Some of these cards get pretty wild with various patterns and all this sorts of cool stuff. The Radiant Collection is really cool, but it's important to note that this is the first Radiant Collection. There is another one that is a subset of Generations. This is not that. This is the Black and White subset. So next up, I have chosen Pop series cards. Pop stands for Pokemon Organized Play, which has since then rebranded to Play Pokemon. Now, these are promo cards that you could get by going to Pokemon League events or other Pokemon Organized Play events or tournaments, stuff like that. And at these events, you would get a 2-card promo booster pack. Now, this started in 2004 and went all the way to 2009, and a new one released every 6 to 12 months. There are 9 Pop series in total. Each one has a total of 17 cards. So some of them should be fairly simple to complete. Oh, and a lot of them were actually available outside of the Pop Series booster packs, and you could find them in blister packs. So that's pretty cool too. So yeah, if you wanted to focus on some mini master sets, Pop Series 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are a good idea, but you are probably going to hit a bit of a roadblock when it comes to Pop Series 5. Pop Series 5 includes Umbreon Gold Star and Espeon Gold Star, otherwise known as some of the most sought after, rare, and expensive Pokemon cards ever. Good luck. But hey, maybe you could get a Pop Series 5 booster pack. Well, they go anywhere from $500 to $800 on eBay. Now, since we mentioned booster packs, I did see a listing on eBay of all 9 Pop Series booster packs graded at a PSA 10. This is a pretty big flex. What do you think about this? I think it's pretty cool. But like I said, some of these are very affordable. You can actually find Pop Series 8 booster packs for as low as 20 bucks, which for 15 years old, I think is actually insane. Maybe I'll do a full video on Pop Series. Next up, we have Prime cards. So there are 26 Prime cards, plus 4 promos, plus 1 reprint, plus 7 World Championship versions, for a total of 38 Prime cards. So Prime cards span over 4 sets. Back in 2010, we have Heart Gold, Soul Silver Base, Unleashed, Undaunted, and Triumphant. Then in 2021, we got one more Prime card. Well, we actually got two more Prime cards with celebrations. So Prime cards feature a close-up picture or illustration of the Pokemon. And then there are these little spikes around the border. The name is printed in gold text. And then the card is lacking Pokedex information or a description of the Pokemon below the illustration window and at the bottom of the card, which makes for a pretty slick looking Pokemon card, if you ask me. As far as game mechanics go, there's nothing special about Prime Pokemon, they're just more powerful. In fact, they're very powerful, which might explain why there were 7 of them included in the World Championship winners' decks that year. And yeah, so we got 2 more Prime cards in 2021 with the release of Celebrations. Donphan Prime was reprinted and it's got the little Pikachu stamp on it and a new holofoil pattern. And we also got Dragapult Prime, except this was a promo. Dragapult had its own collection box. It also has the Pikachu stamp on it, its own holofoil pattern, and you can get a Jumbo Dragapult Prime. Next is the Platinum Arceus subset. So this was released back in 2009 with the set Platinum Arceus, and this is a 9-card subset. This features 9 different Arceus cards, all with a different type, but they have this unique holofoil design on them, and I think this would look absolutely sick in a 9-pocket binder page. There are also 3 level X Arceus in this set, so you could add those into a 12-pocket binder page. Either way, this is a 9-card mini master set you can complete. They are all relatively affordable. This is a good one. And we have Pokemon Rumble. So this is 16 cards. It's a 16-card set made to promote the game Pokemon Rumble for Wii. These look hilarious, by the way, and if you're wondering, there is no illustrator credited, it just has a big Pokemon Rumble stamp on it. There's also no rarity and no Pokedex information. These cards are streamlined and it gives them a unique appearance, kind of like the Prime cards we just talked about. They're all fairly affordable. Well, they're not too expensive. The less popular Pokemon like Bibarel, he's only 20 bucks-ish. And then Pikachu, Mewtwo, and Gyarados, you're looking at more like the $60 to $70 range. There is a Japanese version of this set, but you don't want to go down that rabbit hole. And if you're still watching, thank you so much. Part 4 is coming soon, and you'll see me in the next video.